Hi, I'm Phyllis from iSew, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm doing number 11 and 13. I missed 11 last week. So this is block 11 and this is block 13. Now this one is a very easy one. It's all made up of 2.5-inch squares and all sewn together. Now if you had a lot of some chunks of fabric, you could make rows and just cut it and sew them together. But as I'm using little scraps and little pieces that I have already had cut, I did these all singly and sewed it together. And I think it turned out kind of pretty. I think with the one color sort of carrying the block, we'll say, it looks better that way. But you could make it all different, each block a different color if you wanted. But these are some of the pieces I had already cut, so I just sewed them together with some of this green. So that's number 13. So these are all, no, it's number 11. And they're all 2.5-inch squares. And they come out to a 12-inch block when it's trimmed. Now this is number 13. Now this is a pretty block. And it's quite easy to do. And it's only 2 different pieces. You have a 2 by 4.5 inch. And I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 of those. Made 5 in this row, and 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. Now I used the same colors, but you could make them all different. You could make them 2 different colors, maybe 3. Whatever fabric you have available, you can make them out of it. So I want to show you how to put this one together with no Y seams. But before I start, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to my channel, touch the bell to be notified, give me a thumbs up, share, leave a comment, let me know what you'd like to see or how I'm doing or whatever. So this, going back to my block now, this is a 4.5-inch block. And then you start that off with this in the center. Then you make 5 2 by 4.5-inch rectangles. And you put the rectangles together in 5 pieces. And I said you can make them any color you want. And this one is very colorful because they were just scraps that I was putting together just for demonstration purposes. So this one probably won't go in the quilt. So how you start it, you line this section of strips up. And you have them all trimmed, and you start at the edge here and you sew your block it onto your block. But you leave it about an inch or so that this isn't all sewn on. And when you're sewing this on, then you go to the next piece and you sew it here. You can see you sew here and then you sew down this side. And if your fabric is square and that, you should be able to, this should be the right distance. And then you take this piece and you sew it on here. And then you sew the next piece on here. Just like that. You sew it down. Line it up along there. And that leaves you with this open. So then you just fold this over. And sew that. This prevents any Y seams, and it's you just got a straight seam to go here. So you can see how easy it is to go together. So it's a fun, they're fun blocks to put together. So this is the one that will go in my quilt. So this is number 13. And this is the number 11. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and bye now.